Hey everyone, it's Anthony Scott at Toy Hop USA. I'm here with Pat and Georgia of the Ninja Turtles brand team. How's it going, guys?
Great.
Going great.
Well, I should say Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles brand team.
That's right.
It's a more accurate description. That's right.
Yes.
Because this is a complete reboot of the franchise. What can you tell us about what's going on this year?
Well, obviously, Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is a total reboot compared to the current series.
Right.
And it starts this September on Nickelodeon. And it has a whole different look to it, whole new look to it. Not only are the characters different looking, the accessories are different looking, the look of the TV show is different. It'll be 2D animation versus 3D. It'll be 11-minute carts versus 24-minute serialized episodes, which is very cool. And overall, you know, it has a different look to it.
Okay. All right. Let's take a look at some of the basic figures that are coming out. And let's start over here with April.
So April has a whole new look. She's a 16-year-old teenager. She's from the Bronx. You see that she's holding her bat because that's her weapon of choice.
Okay.
And she has her mystical friend there that when the series launches, you'll understand where this comes from. There's a whole new realm that lives underneath the sewer layer that the Turtles and people discover in this new season 1.
All right, sorry about that. We just knocked Leonardo over. I'd like to officially apologize to you guys about that.
He's a tough guy. He'll be fine.
Yeah, well, he's got to be tough. He's second in command now.
There you go.
He's no longer the leader. So Raphael's the leader. He's the bigger brother?
Yeah. So Raphael is the leader. He's the oldest. He's the biggest, the strongest. So he's the self-proclaimed leader. Leonardo, he's not quite ready to take on that leadership role yet. And then you have Donatello, who is still the tech wizard. He's the inventor. And then Michelangelo, you know, he's kind of that free-spirited. He's a jokester. He likes to have a good time.
Okay.
So there are some differences with the show this year, but there's a lot of core characteristics from the origins of turtles that remain the same. So although you'll see that each turtle is a different species. So Leo is a red-eyed slider. Raph is a snapping turtle. Michelangelo is a box turtle, and Donatello is a soft-shelled turtle. What the creators did was they selected a species of turtles that really spoke to the true characters of the original turtle. So if you think about a snapping turtle, kind of aggressive and acts before he speaks, so they really selected a lot of detail in each of the species that represent the original characteristics of each turtle.
Okay. It's very interesting. And you got some new villains too. And just so we got this right, this is Splinter.
That is
The
Splinter.
new out-of-shape Splinter.
He's taken on a different look. He's been kind of lazy, actually. He's gained a few pounds, like we all have. And he hasn't really taken on the role of being a father figure to the Turtles. But he'll get his act together and he'll start training the Turtles a little more seriously when he realizes the dangers that lie ahead.
I guess there's no Shredder in this reality, so he has nothing to stay in shape for.
There is no Shredder at this point, no.
Okay. All right. Let's take a look at some of these new villains. These are very interesting designs. I really got to say, I like this guy right here.
Yeah, that is Meat Sweats there, and he's an interesting looking character, and he's called Meat Sweats because he literally does sweat meat off of him. And, you know, he's a very cool looking character. Then you have the foot soldiers, you have the foot lieutenant there over on the far end, and then the origami foot ninja as well that's made out of origami paper that the foot lieutenant can throw into action and battle against the turtles.
So do they work for Meat Sweats?
No, they do not. They actually work for a new character named Baron Draxum, who is the head leader of the bad guys, and he's actually going to be voiced by John Cena from WWE.
Nice.
So he'll be introduced as part of the Kids' Choice Awards happening this March on Nickelodeon.
Very nice. And yesterday we were talking about Meat Sweats, how this glove fits over the tentacle one.
Yeah, this here is a prototype. It still is in development, but yes, he can put his meat tentacle on when he is going after other characters or wear his glove as well.
So what gives Meat Sweats his power is that his tentacle will apply to other mutants and it sucks their powers out of him. So that's how he becomes bigger and stronger and he takes on the power of other mutants.
Like Skylar from Heroes.
Something similar to that.
Right?
But
yeah, that
we
first
have a
season.
Celebrity mutant pig, that's the difference. He also likes to cook and his ultimate goal is to make turtle soup.
Yeah, wow. Sounds like Rocksteady and Bebop, only formidable, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Can you just go into detail about this is more of a beginnings, like you're going back to an earlier version of the Turtles?
So yeah, so this is more of a prequel to really even the comic book. So this is the Turtles before they really gain their full ninja skills, which is why Splinter is the way he is. He doesn't realize the threat that lies ahead, and you know, sooner or later he's going to get his butt into gear and really start training the Turtles more seriously to take on that threat.
So you think this reality takes place shortly after the black and white reality, Kevin Eastman type alternate universe?
You know, I think it's more of a kind of a standalone per se, versus even, you know, following the original comic book. It's right different. Right. And another part of it, there's this mystical element as well, where the Turtles have these additional ninja powers that are gained through what's called the Hidden City in the new TV series.
You know, one thing that's different about this brand, this property, is that reinvention is really part of its DNA. Turtles have been reinvented with completely different looks over 12 times.
Yes.
And we really believe that that is what makes this brand so different and how it survived, because with every new group of kids, you know, that comes into this age group, they have their own personal version of some turtle. So it's been reinvented, and that's really what has helped this brand survive and stay relevant to kids, you know, generation after generation.
That's interesting. Well, thank you for taking us through here, and I'd like to look at the playset too, if we have time. All right, guys, hang on tight. We'll be right back. And we're back, guys. We're looking at the playset now. It's a gigantic playset that's coming out this fall.
Yeah, this is the 43-inch Epic Sewer Lair playset, 43 inches tall, 4 different levels of play, 7 different rooms that the kids can play in. Each of the Turtles has their own room, as well as something interesting going on in that room. But it's really cool because you can literally go from top to bottom of the playset. So on the top level here, the street level, you see April facing off against the Origami foot soldier. You see the character, the chipboard artwork there. And what's really cool is there's a ton of different features incorporated at the top level, but throughout the playset as a whole. So the sewer lid cover there opens up. You can see the slide moving down below there. You can take a figure, drop them in the sewer, through the sewer lid there, and end up in one of the rooms. That there opens up, and actually you can take the saucer from the turtle tank and incorporate it into the playset as well.
Oh wow.
So the turtle can drop from the street level into one of the rooms. There's a slide back here. Yep, hit the button there. You see the floor fall out and the railing fall as well. You see the basketball hoop there. That serves as a catapult.
I like the basketball hoops.
That the turtle can hang from the rim there, swing down, take out the bad guys.
Definitely not Splinter.
No,
I don't think he can jump.
No, you're right. You're right. So what George is demonstrating there is the arcade. Obviously the Turtles, after they beat the bad guys, like to relax, have fun, so they can go to the arcade, or you can place a barrel inside that slot there. The sewer lair is under attack. You hit the red button there, shoot off the barrel to take out the bad guys, and then like I said, you can bring it back up and switch it over to the arcade so the Turtles can have some fun. You have Raphael's room down here, which is very cool. You see the weight bench in there. Take a bad guy character, put him on the weight bench, and shoot him forward, or drop the barbell on him. So that's another cool feature. You know.
Make sure you get the back of this whole playset too, because we didn't photograph the back of it yesterday.
And then you have Leo's room there, with the rotating weapons racks, or all the weapons of the Turtles you saw in the basic figures have storage area on the playset. You have the ladder here, you have the Origami foot soldiers on, that swings up and down too, for additional play patterns.
Yeah, I see the clip
value
there, yep. That's interesting.
Yeah. You have a shooting projectile here, so you can shoot the bad guys with the shooting projectile that comes out. You have the skate ramp here that Mikey on his skateboard, because Mikey's a hell of a skateboarder, can skate down and battle against the meat sweats there. And so again, 43 inches tall, 4 different levels of play, 7 different rooms that the Turtles can play in, loaded with lots of different features.
to ask, you said that, is that a prison? Right there that Raphael's in front of?
No, that's actually his room. That opens up to his room.
But it can act as a holding cell.
It can act as a holding cell, yeah.
Okay.
It's all up to the kid's imagination.
Right, yeah. Multitask, right?
Yes.
It could be a prison and there's a workout area for the prisoner. They get stronger and bust out.
Exactly.
So, let's take a look here. I'm thinking, where am I going to put it?
Yeah.
Once it's combined.
What you see here is two different places combined. On the bottom portion, you see the Hidden City, which will be coming out in fall of 2019.
It comes off of the turtle tank, and it's modular. The bottom opens.
And what George is demonstrating there is the saucer from the turtle tank and how that is able to interact and be compatible with the Epic Sewer Lair. So there's Donnie's lab. He's inside there. If you wanted to, you could push him through the bottom there and make him fall through the slide and enter into the Epic Sewer Lair.
Okay, he's on a flying saucer, like a crankship almost. No comment.
Well, no, because really that's part of the turtle tank.
Okay.
The turtle's group vehicle.
Yeah. All right. Let's.
So over here again, you have two play sets that are vertically stacked on top. Obviously, you have the Epic Sewer Lair on top, and then on the bottom, you have the Hidden City, and that'll be coming out in fall of 2019. But what's really cool is you can actually go from the Epic Sewer Lair, slide through the sewer lid cover here, down into the Hidden City, slide down, see the Dragon's Tail there, slide right into the turtle tank, which is the turtle's group vehicle, that is able to go through the tunnel as well. So this playset will have a ton of different features as well, from shooting projectiles. We're actually redesigning it. We're going to include a fighting area, fighting arena, where the turtles can battle against the bad guys. You see the dragon's mouth there with a shooting projectile that comes off of it. There's different elevators on it as well. You know, again, probably 15 to 20 different features in the Hidden City playset.
Wow, this is amazing, and this will be out in fall 2019. You said, right?
Yeah,
this bottom portion.
Yeah, that doesn't pivot. So, okay. But yeah, this will be out in fall of 2019.
This is beautiful. I can't wait until this comes out. This is, I think, the tallest, largest playset in Ninja Turtles franchise.
Yeah, definitely. And another cool feature is, if you don't want to play with it vertically, you can play with it horizontally as well. We'll come up with a sewer tube so that you can connect the Hidden City with the Epic Sewer Lair horizontally too.
Awesome. All right, I think that's it. Thank you very much, Pat, for taking the time. I know you guys are very busy today.
No worries.
Thank you for squeezing us in.
All right, thank you guys.
Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to hit subscribe to our YouTube channel and keep checking for more coverage.
ToyHopUSA.com.
Hey guys, we're back for one more segment. We're going to look at the turtle tank.
Vehicles, as you guys very well know, have always been a really big part of the Turtles. Showraiser has been around for a long time, and in this new iteration of Turtles, Donatello discovers this old beat-up trash truck that he uses his brilliant inventions to turn into this unbelievable little operation station with a lab that actually is removable from it. So in this version of our toy, we have a 2-in-1 vehicle that turns into a mobile operation playset. But what you'll also see is the shell hogs that are also part of the new TV show connect to the side of the turtle tank, and you press a button and you launch them into battle.
And how tall does that usually, is that about a foot, 14 inches?
Yeah, it's about 14, 15 inches tall, yes.
Okay.
Does it hold all the figures in one shot?
It sure does.
When it's completely closed.
Yep, and there's a play area in the center.
Yeah, back there.
Exactly.
Yep.
So 2 of them can sit in the front. Raphael is usually the driver of this vehicle. You should see that, you can see that each of the cycles are also color coordinated. In this new iteration of Turtles, Donatello tends to build according to his brothers, so you'll see colors with those vehicles and with the sections that kind of dictates who's driving it, who it was built for.
You're not afraid Raphael's going to be aiming for everything in sight?
Yeah, well, he probably will be.
Yeah.
It all turns out okay in the end, doesn't it?
Yes.
Can you explain the top half of the truck for us, please.
The top is Donatello's lab, so this is where he has a mobile operation station. He goes in there, and this is where he can use all of his goggles and his networking to dictate where the vehicle goes. It also is removable, so you can take it off of the tank. And it also has a piece underneath that opens up, so if there needs to be a quick escape, there's a quick escape hatch at the bottom.
One more time.
So there is a escape hatch at the bottom. If there needs to be a quick escape, Donatello can also escape really quickly.
Nice.
Very cool.
And this will be out in full too?
Yep. The entire line will be available at retail 10/1.
Okay. Mark your calendar, guys. 10/1.
Got it?
Can we spin it around so when people get you in the back?
Yeah.
And the two vehicles attached to it, these two side vehicles are sold separately. Leonardo and Mikey.
They are.
They come with the exclusive figure?
They do. Each one comes with an exclusive figure. The cycles pivot up and down, so for low or high battle mode, you can pivot them up higher. They have a launcher because, of course, what turtle vehicle does not have a launcher? They connect to each other. If you go over to the next podium, we'll see actually how they connect to each other.
Yep.
So here we have the shell hogs in the new iteration of Turtles. In the TV show, Donatello builds these for his brothers. You have Michelangelo on his shell hog. It pivots up and down. You see his custom colors of orange. And then you see Leonardo on his shell hog. They pivot up and down. They have a projectile that launches out of it for the ultimate battle. But what's really cool about these is if you look in the center, the vehicles connect together. They also come, each one of them also comes with this additional part that connect together, and you can use them to connect the vehicles in different ways. So you take them apart here, you can connect them front to back. Oops.
Tandem.
Connect them front to back.
Nice.
You can connect them together, and if they break down, you can tow them. And in the spring of 2019, we'll be adding Donatello and Raphael. You'll be able to connect all four of them together. So forward thinking for design. And those are the shell hogs.
I gotta say, these look great. These are the packaging it comes in.
Remember, this isn't final design, guys.
So thank you very much for taking the time. Guys, this is Anthony of Toy Hack USA. Make sure to hit subscribe and keep looking for more coverage. Thank you.